What I'm forgiving myself for after divorce. I know that you guys don't believe this. There's something I don't hear divorced women say enough, and that is, I forgive myself. We talk about forgiving our ex, forgiving family, forgiving friends, but forgiving ourselves, that one is hard. We don't talk about it because after divorce, even when you know you tried, you still replay things. You still wonder if you missed signs. You still wonder if you stayed too long. You still wonder if you ignored yourself. And that inner voice can be wicked. Yeah, take it from me. So today, I want to share what I'm forgiving myself for. Not for sympathy. I don't want anybody to sympathize with me. Not to be dramatic. But because I know someone watching this is carrying silent guilt that is not even theirs to carry in the first place or carry alone. Okay? So, a quick disclaimer. You see this video? It's not about me saying I was perfect or I was terrible. It's me choosing healing over punishment. I'm done punishing myself. I don't want to punish myself anymore. And also, I'm not dragging anybody in this story. This is about me. Remember our logo this year, choosing peace. We're not here to drag anybody except anybody that wants to be dragged. If you say you want me to drag you, give me reasons to, and I will. But other than that, I do not want to drag anybody. So if you're the type that believes that divorced women should be ashamed forever, you dey craze. Okay, let me be calm. You won't enjoy this video, so better leave now. But if you've ever been hard on yourself for choosing wrong, for staying too long, or trusting the wrong person, sit with me. Let's do this. Okay? Let's forgive ourselves together. You understand? Because healing is not just about moving on, healing is coming home to yourself. You understand? Forgiving this self. Yeah, you're human, you made mistakes and you forgive yourself. So, what am I forgiving myself for? What exactly? What exactly is she forgiving herself for? You might be thinking. Okay, don't worry, let me tell you. I'm forgiving myself for ignoring my intuitions. There were moments I felt it, that quiet voice that said, "This is not okay," oh," but I talked myself out of it. So, yes, I'm forgiving myself for that because I made excuses. I blamed stress. I blamed circumstances. I blamed distance. I blamed myself. I called it overthinking. I just said, "Oh, it's because we don't stay together." You understand? So now I forgive myself because I did the best I could with the emotional tools I had then. But I also promised myself I will never abandon that voice again. I will not. I won't try it again. I will never abandon that voice again. So I'm forgiving myself for staying too long, for even starting in the first place. This one is heavy, oh. I stayed past the expiration date. I stayed when my heart was begging me to rest. I stayed when I was more anxious than happy. I stayed because I wanted to work. I wanted it to work. I stayed because I didn't want to be judged. I stayed because I was scared to be alone, scared to be called a single mother, divorced woman. And I used to beat myself up like why didn't I leave earlier? Why did I even start in the first place? I shouldn't have even gone into it in the first place. But now I forgive myself because living is not just one decision. It's many brave decisions stuck together. And I'm proud that I left all. I forgive myself for thinking love was something that I had to earn. I thought if I was patient enough, if I was soft enough, if I was prayerful, if I was perfect enough, I would be loved correctly. So I performed. I overgave. I overfunctioned. I tried to be the best. I tried to be the good woman that deserves love. So I forgive myself for that because I didn't know that the right love doesn't require you to disappear. It doesn't require you to shrink yourself. It doesn't require you to overgive, overdo this, overdo anything. So I'm forgiving myself for swallowing disrespect. Some of the things I tolerated, I will not tolerate that rubbish today. And I tolerated them because I wanted peace. I was a small girl because I wanted to keep them home. I didn't want it to be ever said that my home didn't stand. You understand? I didn't want it to be called difficult because I was trying to protect an image. Now I forgive myself, but I also acknowledge that I acknowledge the truth. I acknowledge that I deserved better. And I'm not normalizing disrespect again. I will not do it again. Nobody is allowed to disrespect me again. So I'm forgiving myself for making excuses for someone. Eh? Making excuses for someone's bad character. Ah, this one is real. I was over explaining. He's just stressed. He didn't mean that. It's how he talks. That's how he's raised. He has a normal harsh voice. He will grow. He has potential. You know, this one, that one. No. Potential almost destroyed me. Oh. Omo. Potential, he almost destroyed me. Because you can't build your life on who someone might become. No, now nobody does that. You cannot, a naked man cannot pocket. I don't know if it makes sense. So I forgive myself for hoping. But now I choose reality. Whatever is showing me, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm forgiving myself for the times I begged this one person. I begged. This what makes people ashamed. But it shouldn't. I really begged. I begged for love. I begged for attention. I begged for basic respect, basic things. I begged for effort. Things that I shouldn't even anybody who's loved shouldn't beg for. So I forgive myself because I was desperate to save somebody something that I was investing in. You know, something that I invested my heart and I was desperate to save it. But I also learned that you cannot beg someone into valuing you. Anybody when to value you, no value you. So it's not something that you beg and get. So I'm forgiving myself for not protecting my heart. You know, I should have protected my heart better and I didn't. So I'm forgiving myself for that. Sometimes you look back and you feel like, how did I allow this kind of thing? How did I not see it? There were signs. How did I even end up here? How come? How did this person get to deceive me like this? How come this person looked me in the face and lied like this? So I forgive myself for not having the boundaries I have now. I forgive myself for being naive. I forgive myself for believing words more than action. Aye, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Because, to be honest, wisdom usually comes from pain and experience. And I won't punish myself for learning that. I will not try it again. I've learned it. Okay? I've learned. So I'm forgiving myself for what the divorce did to my identity. The divorce scattered my identity. After divorce, you can feel like you failed. So yeah, I forgive myself for internalizing society's shame. I forgive myself for carrying a label like it was my whole name. Divorced woman is not my identity. I am a woman who experienced divorce. That's a difference. You understand? There's a difference. So, yes, I am forgiving myself for the moments I wasn't the best version of myself. There were moments I wasn't the best version of me. So let's be honest. When you're stressed, lonely, neglected, or constantly hurt, you can react badly. There's no telling how you can react. You can be short-tempered. You can become you can become bitter. Yes, you can become emotionally tired. You can say things that you don't mean or things that you regret. So I forgive myself for the moments I wasn't proud of myself or of the pain I was facing. Because pain changes you, but healing also changes you. You understand? I'm forgiving myself for the impact on my kids. Yes, I am. As a mom, the guilt can be wicked. Even when you know you chose peace. You can just be feeling guilty. Feel like you didn't do enough. Ah, I forgive myself for not being able to give them the perfect home I had in mind or I experienced. It's also a gift. So a mother who is okay is also a gift. So I'm forgiving myself for that. I didn't give them that. I'm forgiving myself for rushing to move on. Sometimes after divorce, you want to prove you're still desirable. You want to prove that you can still be loved, so you rush. You date too early. You entertain people that don't deserve you. You understand? You repeat patterns. Huh. This one touch me, Sha. So I forgive myself for that. Forgive myself for you know, because it came from a wound, not from wickedness. I was hurt. And now I choose to heal properly. Okay? The only point here is that, or what I say, the truth is that I've punished myself long enough. And self punishment doesn't rewrite history, it doesn't rewrite the past, it just seals your future. You get? So I'm forgiving myself, not because I am proud that I'm a divorced woman or I'm proud of everything that happened, but because I want to be free. I need to be free. Go, 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 go. You too watching me, if you're divorced, you need to be free. Because I can't rebuild my life while hating myself. I can't love again while still blaming myself. I can't glow. I can't move on while carrying shame, like a handbag.